So, anyway, so what's up, guys? It's been not a long time. It's been, I think, a month since I did a live stream on this channel. Was the North London derby watch along between Tottenham and Arsenal. Now I'm doing this. This is a very most important stream I'm going to do. It's confirmed by yesterday that Thomas Tuchel is now England's manager. England's first German coach. Its third foreign coach. We had Sven Eriksson, rest in peace. He was the first foreign coach to manage the England national team. Then it's Fabio Capello, and now Thomas Tuchel. That's my thoughts on that. I like Thomas Tuchel. I know it's a bit of a gamble, but at the same time, his CV is good. Everything he went. He started out with, I think it was at Augsburg, doing bits there. When he started, I think he ended his career due to a knee injury, and then I think he managed Augsburg a little bit. Maybe it's the youth. Maybe it was a little bit. I think it was I don't know. Is it a youth team or first team? I'm not too sure. Then he went to Mainz, done bits there. He went to Borussia Dortmund, won the German Cup. I think I don't think he got sacked, but I think he left on mutual consent because their standards is trying to knock Bayern Munich off their perch because they were still in that, that run. I think they won 5 in a row at the time. 5 in a row. 5 in a row. Yeah, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yeah, 5 in a row. It's not good enough. He won them, a German Cup, and then he he took a year off, went to PSG, won trophies there, got them to their first Champions League final, once again, Bayern Munich. Then he got sacked. Then a few months later, he's now managed Chelsea, won them their second Champions League. Plus, they gone to cup finals, lost to Leicester, and then Liverpool in those cup finals against in the League Cup final and the FA Cup final. And then he got sacked, went to Bayern Munich. A few months later, after he got sacked from Chelsea, went to Bayern, won them another Bundesliga, finished that last one until Bayern Leverkusen ended the duopoly, and now he's managing England. It's a bit of a major coup, but at the same time, it's a bit of a gamble for me. I feel like, people getting overreacting, think like, oh, he's got to win us the World Cup, and et cetera, et cetera. Let's calm down. Let's calm down. Just because his CV was good, he's a winning manager. He's won trophies in Germany, France, and England. Doesn't mean he's going to go win a World Cup. International football, people need to start comparing international football to club football. It's a different ball game. For me, I was, as a kid, with Capello taking over. Sometimes it's a bit of a gamble. Like I said, it's a bit of a gamble, but we see, I've seen it. Of elite managers. Won trophies abroad, come to the English team, the English national team, and failed. Like Sven Eriksson. He took over. Like I said, he's in the stream. Sven Eriksson, once again, rest in peace. He was England's first foreign coach. He just came off winning the Scudetto, the Italian league with Lazio. Plus, he won the European. I think he won them the UEFA Cup Winners' Cup, the last one. He's won some cups in Italy. Also he won trophies with Roma and Sampdoria. I think he's won the Portuguese title with Benfica. He guided Gothenburg to the UEFA Cup. That's I think it's once or twice. I'm not too sure. Gothenburg is the only Swedish club, actually the only club from Scandinavia to win a European trophy. Anyway, he took over England. His first tournament was before that, he guided England, that 5-1 game, the 5-1 against Germany, and also that game against Greece, to qualify for the World Cup in 2002. Fast forward to the World Cup 2002, Argentina, England got the revenge on Argentina because, Maradon's hand of God, Beckham got sent off, and then he got the quarterfinals against Brazil, Like I think that was decide who will win that World Cup. Like yes, Seaman did that. He should really jump and got the ball, but Brazil went. We got knocked out in the quarterfinals. Then the next tournament was Euro 2004. On paper, they should have really won it. Look at the goal. Look at the golden generation of England players they had. The golden generation of England players they had. They had Beckham, Rooney, his first tournament, Lampard, Gerrard, Rio. Yeah, no, Rio got I think he got a drug test, unable. You got Ledley King, John Terry, Ashley Cole, Gary Neville, David James. There's Michael Owen, who's part of that. His first tournament was France '98. That was a good team. That was a good bunch of players. You thought we should win that Euros. We got beat by France in the opening game. With the lead-in by I think it was Frank Lampard, and then Zidane scored the free kick and the penalty. Plus Beckham missed the penalty, and then we beat France, Switzerland. Beat Croatia, then we got Portugal, the host nation. We thought we were going to really win this. Unfortunately, fell apart. I think Campbell's goal was disallowed for whatever reason, and also lost on penalties by Portugal. And then Spain's final tournament as England manager was the World Cup in 2006. That's my early first memory as a fan. Thought we'll probably win it. Let's be honest. We got some good crop of players. Don't get wrong with other nations like France got Henry, Zidane's, Vieira's, Makelele's, Brazil, they got Ronaldinho, R9, Adriano, Kaká. We're starting to burst into the scene. I think Cafu, and then you got Germany got Ballack, Schweinsteiger, Podolski, Klose. It's really it's not just England are the favourites. They're one of the favourites. At that time, Italy's got some good talents as well. It's everyone's favourites. But back. Going to say Spain's tournament, last tournament as England manager was the World Cup in 2006. Once again we got knocked out in the quarterfinals again by Portugal. Rooney got sent off, and then fast forward. And after that we got McLaren. Failed to qualify for Euro 2008. Then we got Capello. I've always, I've Capello. Nothing much about him because I'm, still getting into football. As a fan, when you start as a fan, we don't know. This is 90s. It's before, I don't know. He just came in winning. He just came in, won the La Liga with Real Madrid. He got sacked. You thought, see what I can do. I felt we played good football. Don't get me wrong. In the qualification campaign for the World Cup 2010, when we beat Croatia, that was good because they knocked us out in the qualification campaign for Euro 2008. That was good. We played a good amount of football. I think the only England match I enjoy as a fan was against Andorra and Croatia. Even though France about 5-6-0, it was really enjoyable to watch. And then fast forward to the World Cup in South Africa, probably our poor. Well, I think it's got to be England's poor performance for me as a fan ever. Our poor performance. We were sucked. We on paper we thought we can not win the World Cup, but get far into a tournament, get to the semi-finals. But we're in the easy group with USA, Algeria, and Slovenia. USA drew 1-1. Rob Green, should have dropped, butterfingers against Clint Dempsey's goal after Steven Gerrard scored the opener. Algeria, goalless, and then Slovenia was scraped through. And then we got spanked by Germany. The birth of goal line technology. Lampard's goals disallowed. And then Capello's just, I don't know, man. I feel like on paper with Capello, he's an elite manager. Both Spain and Capello, they're both elite managers. They won trophies abroad. Capello won trophies in Italy and Spain. He's He's won trophies with AC Milan, Real Madrid, Roma, Juventus. You thought he's an elite coach, with an elite players, with proper good proper players with Rooney's, Beckham's, Owens, Gerrard's, Lampard's, Rio's. We thought we were going to win it, but we didn't. Yeah, they had a lot of injuries. Rio got hurt, Brian Aaron Lennon, Alan Lennon, Heskey, it didn't pan out. With Thomas Tuchel, it's a bit of a gamble of, like I said, we go with a foreign coach, and it didn't really pan out, with yourself. We're in a situation like we tried with an English coach, didn't work, didn't work. Last thing, the only English coach won was get my words out, Sir Alf Ramsey. And then, Gareth said, lots of English coaches have a crack, with fucking Dom Revie and Bobby Robson and Terry Venables and Glenn Hoddle and Roy Hudson. Southgate, very close. Lost on penalties against Italy at home soil at the 2021 Euros. And then this past Euros, we got beat by Spain. We're in this no-win situation. I want to do another video, another stream on this. Like, this country of English, the English game is struggling to produce good coaches. Thomas Tuchel is a good coach. I wish him luck. If he, win us the trophy, I'll go, wow, that's just like really good. I'm guessing with Tuchel, he's passion. He gets the aim of the game. I think like the reason why I say is, like I said, we win this situation like we picked two foreign coaches. We had Spen and Capello, didn't work out. Like I think he will take over next year because 2025. I think the rest of the year, next month we've got the final two matches of our Nations League group against Ireland and Greece. That will be taken over by Lee Carsley. Don't get me wrong, Mike Carsley, good coach, but I think he's there. He won us the under-21 Euros, but I don't know. I think with Tuchel, you need players for now. I think he's the hero now. He's only a young manager. He's only 53. He's been in this game about 15 years, and he's won about 9, 10, 14 trophies. I can't remember. I think he's won the German Cup. He won a treble or the quadruple, Ligue 1, French Cup, French League Cup, and the French Super Cup. What's it called? The Trophée des Champions. I think he did like in his two full seasons at the club. So that's 8. So add that 8, and plus the German Cup 9. Then at Chelsea, he's won the Champions League, the Super Cup, the UEFA Super Cup, and the Club World Cup. So 9, that's 12, and then the Bundesliga, that's 13. He's won 13 trophies in 15 years. That's impressive. Like, if he was there, I think I don't know his first game, probably, I don't know the fixtures, probably be the start of next year. We've got the qualification campaign for the World Cup in the US, Canada, and Mexico. I think he's got an 18-month contract that keep him until that World Cup. Don't know. You might do the Euros because we're the next host of the next Euros. But he plays his. I'd rather go with Jurgen Klopp, to be honest. Mourinho. Like, I'd never have Tuchel on my mind. He's a good coach. I think he's more suited for another nation. Like I was going with Pep. I don't mind. I'll be fine with Pep. Klopp, that'll be a dream. Like, even though, like I said, it's a gamble. We tried this foreign coaching of managing the England team, but Tuchel, I take him over Pochettino. Pochettino, he's just like, I think his tactics are so outdated. That's why he's not getting a big job. He's like, look at the jobs he had. He kind of like, he came to Espanyol, done bits there, and then he went to Southampton, done bits there. Spurs, made them competitive. but still no trophies. PSG trophies, but his tactics again, well, is skewed, or obsolete, outdated, and Chelsea outdated, despite reaching the League Cup final last season. But yeah, he's not winning now. He's managing the USA national team, but we don't know until 2026. But anyway, back to this video. I'm gonna keep it short and simple. Otherwise, I think he's a passionate guy just because he's German. Because this is not 1914 or 1939 or 45. I think he might do well. I think if he was England manager, I think he needs to break up that team under Southgate. I think that cycle is gone now. Like Kane is a bit. I understand for Harry Kane, he wants to become the first England player to score 100 goals. I get it, but he's getting on. Kyle Walker, he needs to go. He needs to retire at this moment in time. He needs to fucking retire, to be honest. He's fucking on his last legs. John Stones, he needs to get away from the England team. They need a solid left back, because Shaw, I get rid of Shaw. He's finished. I'd rather just go with he's for the future, Rico Lewis, but I think give it to Livramento or Rico. What's it called? No, what's his name? Is it Nico Henry or Rico Henry from Brentford? Dan Burn. I'll be fine with Dan Burn. Think Tariq Mitchell. We got some good left backs, I'd rather play Jude, slotting Jude deeper. He's not an AM. He's not. We tried that experiment. Judy's not an AM. He's just more suited as a CM. He's just CM. Him and Rice. That'd be a good part. I think 3 in the back might work. Gahey, he needs to get game time. I think Gahey could. I think he needs to get away from Crystal Palace. To be honest, he should have gone to Newcastle. Like up his stock a little bit, because his stock is kind of up ever since he done well at that Euros. I go with Gay. If I pick his formation, Thomas Tuchel, I'll pick the formation. I think he plays 3 in the back, so 3 in the back or wing back. I don't know what he do. Like the 3 in the back, is going to be likely be Pickford will stay there because he's still young. Pickford is still he's been around. Being England's number 1 since 2018, so Pickford's there. The back three. Sorry, the back three is going to be like Gahey, Stones. I think the World Cup will be his last. You can rotate with Brent White, Tamari's in that contestation. Sorry, it's my cat meowing, but Gahey, Stones, that'll be his last tournament, but I say get him out, but let's be honest, I think let's play centre backs out there, but you got Lewis Dunk, too old. Actually, that's Maguire's too slow. There's too many. I think the run out options: Brent White, Gahey, probably Stones. Like I said, I want him out of the England squad. He's completely out of form, but you could throw in Gomez, midfield is going to be like Rice. He needs a good partnership. I say Rice and Jude. You could the left back. I think he plays as a wing. You got some 2 left wing. Unless you're playing like a wing back position, like it's going to be. I don't like Reece James. He's a bit injury prone. Ben White and probably maybe Rico Lewis, but I go with Nico Henry. I say Rice, Bellingham. You can throw him as a number 10 on the wings, Gordon and Palmer, and Harry Kane. For me, I think he needs to go. He needs to go away, man. I think he needs. I give it to Ollie Watkins and. Sorry about that. Lost my thinking, but anyway, so I'd rather just drop Harry Kane, give it to Watkins. I think he's younger than Kane. I think he's He's more faster and energized. Kane is just a dump trunk. He's a dump trunk at this moment in time. His legs are gone. His ankles are gone. He's past his best. I understand he's trying to commit, I give the heart and soul he gives for the England team, Harry Kane. I like that. He'll try to become the first the first England player to score 100 goals. He's on 66 right now. I don't think he'll get that. You got playing options in the England team could replace Kane. Watkins, Tony. I think that's pointless going to Saudi Arabia. I don't no disrespect of the Saudis, man. I think that's just a cash grab. That's just me. And then you got Greenwood. I don't want to see Rashford in the team. Purple patch player, not a striker, but he's just. You got some options, man. We got some good crop of players, man. Tuchel could pick. It's time will tell, but it's a bit of a major coup. People need to calm down. If he's going to win the World Cup or not, we're on 58 years of hurt. The next tournament will be 60 years. Trying to break that down. Because by the time of the Euros in 2028, England went about 62 years of hurt. 62 years. Wow. And we had the opportunity to win it, in those 2 Euros, and we bottled it, It's pressure, against the bigger nations, Italy, bigger nations, history, full-time world champions, they've got some good players, or decent amount of players. Spain starting to came off, after the events of World Cup 2014, crashed out of the group stage, starting to, they're starting to not doing well in tournaments, and then I think like Euro 2020 onwards, they're starting to pick up some steam. Just won that Euro, won that Euros, I think test out. We need to play out. We need to test out. We need to show up against the bigger nations at the World Cup, like the Argentinas and the Brazils. Our record against the big teams ain't that good. Most of the time we get beat. Is Tuchel be the one to exercises of overcoming against the big nations? Time will tell, sir. Anyway, folks, that's my 2 cents on it. Might do another stream on it about why English coaches, the English game are struggling to produce English coaches. I will do some rugby streams, man. I need to do some rugby streams. I was about to do the Super League grand final, but forgot it. I didn't watch it, so I think I will do the Autumn Internationals. That's coming pretty soon, so stay tuned for that and watch your thoughts on Thomas Tuchel as England manager. He's going to do well? He's going to fail? But leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Smash that like button, click the like, click the bell, subscribe to this channel, Central Man Sports, and also subscribe to my main channel, Central Man Network, for more wrestling videos and more. And more football videos and more. And I need to do non-football videos, so that'll be in the foreseeable future. Anyway, guys, I'm out. Peace.